Right, good, well, good mid-morning, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are at the covert spot. It's returned to being covert, obviously. The canopy is nicely covering this. Although, just because we can't see it, all the trees all the way around there are all still gone. Gradually nature's winning back and taking over. And there's the horrible tank tractor just about there. And yeah, just thought we'd come back here. Lady Sunday, got my brother with me. My brother. Here he is, a tall brother. Got him a bit kitted out. Got him like a hat. That hat does suit you as it goes, Paul. Yeah. And you'll use it as well, won't you? Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, the old covert spot hasn't been touched at all. You know? And obviously there were close as that log there, literally about not even 10 metres out is where the track was, so they respected it, whoever they were. Obviously the chair needs sorting out at the table. There's the old wood pack. See Carlisle, he'd love to see that. He'd get a big fat one, wouldn't he? See all that wood for burning. Yeah. And the leaves do recamouflage it from the path that's over there. Got Mr. Baldrick. You can not take me to Woodstead, but it's my best thing. He loves it, doesn't he? And I think what we need to do now is probably see the table's still there, everything like that. Is get a brew on, ladies and gents. But as you can see, you never used to be seat. It used to be full trees all the way along there. A big, massive gorse bush. All you know, everywhere you can see the light bit used to be gorse bush, but I'm afraid that's gone now. But literally, as you can see, that's how close these guys come to the covert spot. But they've not touched it, so lovely, jubbly. Anyway, I need coffee. You hot boy? Look at you, you hot boy. Go and get your staffy stick. Look, that's a staffy stick. Baldrick, is that my stick? Baldrick. Well, ladies and gents, old Stanley coffee press, really rocking that. Obviously we've got my brother here, so I'm a bit poshing it up a bit. Even brought out some real milk as opposed to the powder milk. Oh yes, mushrooms and obviously the obligatory bacon. Ooh. His favourite thing for fly catching. Just set a bit, and get some coffee and we'll play about the morning Tarp. Right, ladies and gents, bring back out of brew. Just set this up. Very, very lucky to find a bit of material. Absolutely brilliant camouflage. ATAC. And I've made myself a ground dwelling tarp. I think it's about 2.5 long, more than long. The army bashers always annoy me because you always want about 40 or 50mm on them. So I did it. I want to keep this lightweight as well. Quite very, very simple. And it's 3 metres by 3 metres. Obviously I can swing it up so it's a lot longer. But that is more than enough to take one man and all of his kit. And again, with me, keep it lightweight, keep it simple, keep it functional. You've got time and a half sort of ground cover in there and coverage than an army tarp, and it obviously weighs a lot less. Obviously I've done all my normal pegging out and using the Codora nylon, ladies and gents. Obviously sun's not very functional, but underneath there is Codora nylon as well, you know. The stress out points, there's another one there and one at the end. And what I wanted to do, again, I don't want this closed in, because if I wanted it closed in I'd just use a tent. The ability to close off the sides, And again, what about putting a zip in there, velcro? Oh, please madam, let's not complicate it. 2 bits of elastic at the bottom, pull it in, pull it out slightly, just to stop the wind and the rain. Oh, and Mr. Baldrick. You see a tent, you just go in there, Baldrick, don't you? So I just put 2 fanny flaps on the side, and that's what they're now be called, fanny flaps. But I tell you, in the winter and autumn, this thing just proper disappears. Really love this camouflage, very, very hard to get hold of. So this is going to be part of a very limited edition. There is a gentleman that's up in Scotland. We've got enough to make one more, and he was obviously given the option that he want one. For the simple reason is, as you'll see later on, he's donated 2 brand new knives for the preppers meet, funky preppers meet, and that money will be going to military charities, the Royal British Legion, and so I thought, blimey mate, there's no question, these are limited editions, and if I've got enough material to make one more, he had first refusal. Do you know, the guy said, mate, I'd love that, it's really, really nice, I love your work, I've got a few bits from you, but I probably wouldn't use it a great deal. Because to be able to get this material here in the UK is very rare anyway, and if you send to America, I think it starts at $15 a metre. And it's proper waterproof, very lightweight. I've only got the one seal there, and as you can see, I've actually seamed this. It's actually stood up to the rain. It's a French seam anyway, so not a lot's going to get through there. But I bought some seam sealer, and it's 100% better and more flexible than the last one I had. As you see, so the sewing's not pretty, but it's very, very functional. Comes over, and again, as you can see, might even put a piece of elastic just across there with a bit of Velcro. But yeah, that is, as far as I'm concerned, the dog's danglies. And without a shadow of doubt, ladies, might get the chance to do it. If these sides are pegged down, that's just easy enough to do. Just trying to get the actual measurements. Pucker is a bit crazy, but as you can see with that, ladies and gents, if I wanted to open that side up now, Baker tent style, absolutely easy to do and fan-dabby-dozy. But yeah, I'll weigh this when I get home, because I want it lightweight. If it's lightweight, you're always going to have it with you. And all I wanted to do here was a ground-dwelling tarp. I could make one big long one out of the material, or 2, you know, two of this size. That's something I've just been meaning to do, just to replace the old military tarps. Like I say, more than enough room there inside, and what you're looking at, even with the flaps and so forth, does obviously weigh less than a military tarp, because they've got the, you know, the metal bits on the ends, which you need on a military tarp because they're going to be used for really robust stuff, the grommets I mean. But yeah, so all that is, ladies and gentlemen, is just one pole, same as the other, in, out, shake it all about, lovely jubbly. So that's a nice little job of work there. And again, they're not for sale, ladies and gents, but material, yeah, if I could get hold of it and it was cheap enough, I'd make these to sell, because people have paid, you know, the money and the time sat behind the machine, because they're very rare. Well, ATAC material. If you've got another source of this and it's cheap, please tell me. There's a few bits I want to make. But yeah, so I just brought it out now. Yeah, and there was no questions. I'll stick a peg in there, show you what that's like in a second. Both sides closed up. Thought about it. I thought, well, you know, Matt, do you want to get a zip down there and all that type of stuff? I worked out the height I need my ridge line is 110. So it's fairly easy, ladies and gents. When I want 110, well, you might think, where'd you get 110 in the field light? And I worked out a way of doing that simple. I'll bring you back. I'm bringing you back there, ladies and gents, because I couldn't find which pocket it was in. Yeah, it's designed so all them will close over when it's exactly 110. Height your ridge line, you think, well, what's 110 in the field? It's fairly easy. Okay, a piece of string, well, I've got a knot in it. As you'll see, it goes to the bottom. The brown bit of paracord. It's always nice to have a bit of paracord, and you know, it's a bootlace, isn't it? But that just gives me the exact height I need that ridge line for the two things to come over. The more you pull it out, obviously the wider that gap will be, and I'm fairly sure if I just drop that down a little bit, you know, I mean like an inch or whatever, that size will close off. But when you're closing it off, then what you're not going to get? Your ventilation. Anyway, true to form, here comes an aeroplane, so I'll bring you back. And here we see Mr. Baldrick in his favourite position when he's had a bit of a mooch about, done a recce, perimeter patrol and all that. Yeah, he says, all his hammock there, I'll get in there. That hat really does suit you, Paul. I don't know. Yeah. Well, it is, mate, yeah.
But he said Baldy likes it, look at his smile.
Baldy, put your head up, mate. This is too every day. He would though, he'd go to sleep though, wouldn't he? But yeah, as soon as Baldy sees a hammock, mate, he jumps in it, doesn't he? He says, oh, I like hammocks then, doesn't he? Right, Mr. Barley? What's that? That's it, because you're English dog, aren't you? Yes.
Find another horsefly.
Yeah. Give him a couple of bites for a minute, mate. Never mind, he'll be alright. Right, anyway, still got a brew. Do you want any brew, Paul? Oh, you drunk it? Yeah. Nice one. Mr. Barley. Hold it. Baker. You want tomato sauce, mate, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, she's come out with some good idea about pita bread. Rosina come out with a good idea about pita bread.
Yeah.
She doesn't normally squash by the time you get them there. Could have some wash coffee with your bacon. I think that's about done, that one now, isn't it? Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. I got bacon, Gordy, and you got nothing. I got bacon. You're my best friend now, aren't you? Give me some bacon, you fat bastard. You fat kid, give me some bacon. Your mum will turn me off. Hey, but... You got your little dicky bone? Yeah, your mum got you that, didn't she? Don't tell your mum. She said, oh, okay. Mine. Sit. Give me a paw. No, sit. Give me a paw. And the other one. And the other one. No, I want the other one. Sit. Sit. Give me a paw. And the other one. Good boy. Don't tell mum. Yeah, don't say that. Come on. No. Don't let me cry. He wants to jump on your lap on that ball, doesn't he?
Very affectionate.
It's about telling things, mate, not getting cuddled.
He's very affectionate. He seems like he's anybody's dog.
Mum, mate, I don't think you got any affection, like, you know, so just fake it.
Yeah, gotcha, yeah.
Definitely. Well, staffies always are people dogs.
That's true, very true, yeah.
Well, ladies and gents, yeah, covert spot. Well, not so covert spot, but it's been alright today. Been no one or anything. Here's packed up now. Got to play about with my new tent. Mr. Baldrick thoroughly enjoyed the day. Plenty of bacon in that dog. You've had so much bacon, Baldrick, you should be going. Kill a big dead, didn't I? Paul, we're really nice having you over, mate. We didn't do a lot of filming, but I think we was either doing two things: talking and catching up with each other, or sleeping. We just want to sleep, didn't we, after that food?
There was a bit of bacon eating down on that.
Oh yeah, bacon and some posh coffee. But other than that, mate, yeah. Had I think we had both had a. He was in the hammock and I kept on that. You can confirm I slept on that, didn't I? About an hour or whatever. Just old man sleep. Not in your case because you're younger than me, but not by much.
I feel a bit guilty about nicking the hammock. Not very good.
Well, I had the hammock keep if I wanted it. But yeah, so yeah, ladies and gents, just a chance to get out. I wanted to test a few bits, play about with a couple of new bits of kit. Nice little water bottle and a cup there, and that ATAC tarpy tenty thingy or whatever I'm going to call it. It's well, it's a tarp with fanny flaps on it. That's what I call it. And yeah, I'm going to put a couple more closures on that. But just nice to bring it out, set it up, you know, in real time, and yeah, have a look at it. Only way to do it. And there's Mr. Baldrick. Mr. Baldrick, what are you doing? Yeah, I'll just killing some logs. He's had a cracking time, bless him. Right, anyway, ladies and gents, yeah, take care, and probably the next time I come out and do any filming, I will do a quick film with them two knives, just to show you what's what. Infuse it, you know, infuse. You got with blokes, you got to infuse them to put around in the old pocket, mate. But some of them will be two people will walk away with brilliant prizes. It may be on the video before this or after this, because I'll do it as soon as I get home, or may do it tomorrow, I don't know. Anyway, ladies and gents, it's goodbye from Baldrick, and here we have the classic pencil sharpener shot. Right, cheers, Paul. Nice to have you over, mate. Nice one. Take care. Unlike me, you don't say much, do you?
Unless I've got something to say.
No, fair enough. Well, I'll just make it up as I go along as I do. I don't script anything, mate. No. Take care, guys.